Onward.
Damn it! Why would you do that? Damn it! You're an idiot. Why would you do that?
Okay,
Damn it.
that answers that question.
What?
My Discord audio is capturing everything. We're good.
So it is capturing my voice?
It is. Don't say anything dumb. I do not know how to make it not do that. It's probably
How nice to
a
see you, my
Discord
young
setting.
friend.
Completely forgot what I was doing.
Damn it!
Why is the game so fucking loud? Is there not a master volume option? No, cool. Fuck me. Okay, I also have to. I'm sure. It might be in one of your settings.
Potato! Stupid one!
There's no Xbox
Stupid one!
Brother.
Potato! Stupid one!
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not
Shit.
going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What
going
goes
on
the
here?
hogwarting?
We are warting hogs.
Warting hogs,
Deep warting
eh?
hogs? I don't know.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
There seems to be a sort of goblin racism going on. That's fun.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Tiny Goblin says thank you. It seems that one of the main enemies in the game is, in fact, a goblin, and it is so hard to take him serious. He's so
They
low.
must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Students, you can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefied!
No leaving this. See the mischief. That's satisfying. You'll die for that.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Perhaps some nice potatoes. We can hold them off.
Stupid! I'm not going anywhere with you. Stupid!
Aha! Back for more.
Potato!
Novice.
Going up, child.
Tell Rook to find me himself.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in
If I
such
could
a
quit
manner.
pressing
And
the
so close
wrong
to
buttons,
Hogwarts.
the combat would be way easier.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest
Your
in
wife?
Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about...
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
That was it. Seems
Yes, how beautiful!
pretty self-explanatory to me, but
What a
Okay.
day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
magic.
Oh, not
It
precise.
works by magic.
Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Not me. How many of these fucking things are there? Holy shit.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Accio.
All right.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, there it is.
That's that. Accio.
Okay. I have been not paying attention. I don't know what I'm doing.
Accio!
See, this is why I can't play games like this. My attention span is awful. I see something on the map and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna go get that.
What? Last time I was in Lower. I know you're there. Allow me to put you out of here. Dinner right here.
Incendio!
Exploso!
Clumsy little punk.
Stupid! Stupid!
Exploso!
Centripicus totalis!
You better be a beast. Stupid! Don't go down! Incendio!
Potato! Stupefy!
That's the
Level
Incendio! Expulso!
Stupefy!
Sir, this ugly ass fucking giraffe llama dog critter thing. Oh,
Accio!
just bark at me.
Dog critter.
Well, it's locked in a cage, and I don't have any sort of spell to deal with it, so I guess it's gonna stay there locked in a cage until I can come back. We're just gonna walk over to his cage and go, "Hey, buddy, what's up?" and then leave. Kill all of his handlers.
Revelio!
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
Potato! Stupefy!
I want I've seen Billy Wink before sting.
Alright, I guess that was the whole deal.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
See, I went for this damn page and I got sidetracked like 4 times.
Revelio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio. Lumos.
You didn't really get that one.
Revelio. Accio.
Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn.
Your time with her, my friend. I've seen her show more affection to a horklump.
What?
Oh.
And no one to share in my victory.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Potato! Stupid. Incendio. Stupid.
Bitch. I don't know why I didn't throw the pallet.
What are you playing?
Incendio. Accio. Potato. Stupid. Eight legs is simply too many. Accio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
spider cave. Let me open the chest or not?
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Fly, little squirrel, fly.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Potato. Stupid one. Levioso.
None of my spells seem to work on those things. Oh, that's the dog. Doggy.
What? What was that? I won't rest.
Potato.
Dead.
Levioso.
What are you...
Levioso. Incendio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
The balls again.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Merlin himself would be proud.
Damn it.
What wants to do here? Bust.
Revelio.
I had to shoot Merlin's balls. I don't know what it is that Merlin liked about balls, but all of his trials consist of them.
Merlin's balls?
Merlin's balls. Sometimes you gotta guide them into their little ball slots, and sometimes you gotta shoot them, and I don't know.
Don't like that.
He
Don't like that.
He said him that way. I don't know.
Nope, I don't. Nope.
It's a trial. Yes, let the old dead man dictate what you do with his balls he left behind.
Oh! No ball dictation.
Well, I just do what the bearded man says. Well, actually, he doesn't say it because he's dead, so he insinuates it, I suppose.
He insinuated ball play.
Okay. Well, I had to give him leaves first. I think it's consensual. what this one is. Oh, I don't have enough leaves. I can't. I can't. Oh no. I can't touch Merlin's balls without the leaves. That's foul. Hey, look, there's a. See, and this one's a big ass ball. Look at that guy.
Yeah, look at them big ass balls.
Nah, just one. Wish I had the leaves. Oh well. I should probably.
Was that your ass?
No, I didn't ask.
Oh.
I don't think so. I feel like I'd know.
You feel like you would know if you asked?
I feel like I might, yeah.
What if you didn't?
Well, that would, I think, be an indication of age, bowel dysfunction. Don't they come with like a built-in notification system?
Hey.
What was that all about?
I hope you were able to take care.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
There she is, Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice.
The dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice. You gonna just take that shit? You're just gonna let him call you a dummy? Let me see this. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right stick, but keep practicing.
My team's name is Leaky Schmeat.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Alright. I have successfully practiced on the dummy. I continue to be the scourge of the dummies. Gotta go to fucking plant class. Oh, Jesus!
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
Guess what the fucking plant teacher's name is?
A little treat for your auntie.
What?
Professor Garlic.
Ah, hello.
Like the plant.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Oh my god, she said.
How
"We look
thrilling it
forward
is to have everyone back
growing
together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Fuck.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll
Branch
find
out.
that some plants are
Play a
better
joke.
suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the
Are
other
you
greenhouse.
trying
It's
to
just at the
tell
end of
me
the
that
footbridge leading out of this room.
You are
Your
gonna teach
classmate,
me
Mr. Pruitt,
about
has kindly offered to
battle
accompany
cabbage.
you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Well,
Oh.
I suppose I'm gonna go
Oh.
learn about some battle
Thank you.
cabbage.
Here we are. Home of the
That
Chinese
is-
chomping cabbage. Go on.
Well, it's actually called
Just try
Chinese
to-
chomping cabbage,
Now,
but
see that
I'm
dummy?
calling it battle
Just toss the
cabbage,
cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
because you are meant to throw them in battle. Okay, well, how? Oh, tab? What the fuck?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid boober tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight.
Tubers.
Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden.
You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I have finished my battle
The best time
cabbage
to plant a
training.
seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Cost me my...
Yep. Let's go to potions class. Go make some potion. Wonder if they'll teach me how to make a potion. Look at me all slapped up.
Every time I'm done.
Wrong way,
Shouldn't there be
stupid.
Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Come along now, Fairy Key. Where's your home?
That's it.
Gotta be fast. You gotta be so fast.
Revelio. Revelio.
Professor Sharp is an auror. Auror. Or was, maybe?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful.
No.
Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion statement organized.
Revelio.
potions on hand.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Finding Merlin's balls.
No, I'm not doing that. No more Merlin balls. Currently. I ran out of leaves. He likes them leaves. Although I did find some in my plant class.
Christian, can I have $1 million?
If I had $1 million, yes. Well, no, hold on. If I had a lot more than $1 million, yes.
What if you had $2 million?
If I had $2 million, I would not be giving you $1 million.
Would you give me $100?
Yes, probably.
Would you give me $1,000?
Only if you spent it on crack.
You gotta spend this on drugs.
Horribly addicting, life-ending drugs.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and
Dude,
that's odd.
If I had $1
What's
million,
happening?
I would probably be
Wait,
happy
it's
to
not
give
supposed to.
$1,000 at one time, maybe.
Get it! Not again!
Dragon time!
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Fucking
Mr.
missed my skill
Weasley
check and
did
blew
not
the
do this
generator
on
up.
his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
You retard, man.
What are you playing?
Heard your defense.
What?
Where are you playing?
Stan, you're quite the enterprise.
Dead by Daylight.
Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk.
Revelio.
There are a few.
I don't remember what Summer's Court is. Is that the damn ball game? It is the damn ball game. I don't want to play this. I suck at this game.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Oh,
I'm in.
right.
Let's do it.
Brilliant.
Let's watch me fail at this for 2 hours.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Nothing to it.
Akio.
Gimme.
That was one for the ages. Akio. Try to beat that.
Another 50 bomb.
Okay, I got stuck.
Akio.
I'll let you have that one. Akio.
I'm dead.
Ooh, they're bouncy. Okay. They're bumpers. They're not just balls of fury. Okay, what the heck?
All in the wrist.
Hey, buddy. Move.
Akio.
Move! Jesus.
Lucky shot. Well done. You beat me.
See fucking past your dumb.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
See, my problem last time was I was too focused on trying to knock the enemy's balls off. And,
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine,
myself.
you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
I passed. I did the damn thing. It's over here. What do you want?
Revelio.
I want to be able to break locks. Or unlock them. Is there like a little more spell that I just don't know about? Arresto momentum.
Revelio.
Curling one's body around on a broom.
Everyone knows you're
Is that the washer?
Fucker.
Why is the dryer not balanced?
No, it is, but every time
It sounds like the fucking Russian space program.
you put my work pants on my work pants, and my dryer,
Incendio.
Sounds like the Russian space program.
I'm willing to bet this is 4. I don't know what that is. Oh, it tells you. Stupid. It's 2.
Could have gone the rest of my life without reading that.
Reading what?
I like bitches with big old horse pussies.
Oh my god.
Sounds like they're frying up pork chops when they take a piss.
It is a fantastic thing,
What
but
was
I
that
set my
for?
stream as not for kids.
You knew it was going to be bad when I said I could have gone my whole life without reading that.
That's true. We tend to have a pretty... high tolerance. A pretty high tolerance for ignorant shit.
Did you ever get a camera?
Yeah.
No, yeah. What are you streaming on?
YouTube.
Hmm? You got any viewers?
Revelio.
Yeah. Is Alex watching?
Maybe. I don't know. She... I think is... I can't be mad. I got 10 whole views last night. One of them was me. That's okay. Oh, here. 58? Jesus. That's ugly as fuck. Why is everything so ugly?
Revelio.
You're just gonna walk over the super secret tunnel like that?
No one sends me owls. Can't remember the last time I got one. Not even on my birthday.
That's a neat trick.
Revelio.
Nice hat.
It's you!
Still can't manage.
Thank you again for finding
Levioso.
Horsey.
Revelio.
Fucker, man.
Me too.
Revelio.
Yawning gargoyle.
Accio. Revelio.
Why study in the common
It
room
was
when you-
brilliant how you defeated Salad.
lock. I can't fucking open.
Revelio.
Lock. I can't fucking open.
Revelio.
Oh shit, man.
Hey, a fairy key. Where you going, fairy key? So fast.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Is that 9? 7 is 16. It's 8. It's 8. Wait here.
Shit.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
So yeah, 0. Okay.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Accio. Levioso. Excellent. Revelio.
Not that I'd want to go in, mind you.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
That motherfucker's still gross.
Not as bad as it was, no.
It did, in fact, fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
It's still wet.
Yeah, I know. I took it out. I'm gonna hang it, but I just thought I'd break it too soon.
God, that motherfucker's disgusting. And the whole bill fell apart. That sucks.
Sorry.
That's alright. I knew it was gonna happen. It's still sticky.
I washed it.
You need to, like, Clorox and a toothbrush or something.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Yeah, it's not blue. It was blue.
It's brown now.
Well, it was black before.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Well, I already found it. I just have to remember where I found it. There it is.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Descendium.
Descendium. Ooh, this was all down here.
I did.
Revelio. A lift. Must be how I get down. Reparo. That seems to have done the trick.
You sound just like him, Dave.
Like who?
Ozzy.
Revelio.
My gear slots are full.
I got a couple full gear slots for you.
Oh, right. That's what the Merlin challenges are for. They let me increase my gear slots.
Couple gear slots for you.
Nice.
Do that?
Nope.
That was my ass.
Nice ass.
Thanks.
70% of the field guide pages is pretty nice. I like that. Do it again. I can now hold 4 more gear. That's cool. Which is good, because my gear slots were full. I can only hold 3 more gear.
This castle will never cease to surprise me. Accio. Revelio.
Here you can hold.
Alright. What does that mean?
You don't want to know.
What do you mean by that?
You don't want to know.
Accio.
Oh my god, I think I killed it. No, I didn't. Okay. Just gonna go pull him.
Incendio. Revelio. I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
I can only hold 2 more gear.
Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Going to have to get past this.
Yeah, I'm going down here first. Only hold one more gear.
Revelio.
I got a bad feeling that this is gonna be the last one here. Good. No, I'm gonna hold one more. Can't equip that one yet.
Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso.
Has he lost his mind?
He can't.
Levioso.
Must be blind.
Incendio.
Some purposes.
Revelio.
The truthesses.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Reparo. Levioso.
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
That did the trick.
I'm super strong.
Revelio.
This must be the way out.
I think I'm going to work tomorrow.
You don't think you're going to work tomorrow, huh? Why?
Doesn't sound cool.
No, not really, but my knee.
I need to find a way to open that gate.
I like money.
I too, as well, like money.
Incendio.
Just don't like it enough.
Yeah, huh?
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Revelio.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate.
Now.
as I get something green out of it.
I have the dried billywig things. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Money. Money.
Revelio.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.
Hello there. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Oh, there's cheese on my desk.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return, and that power is immeasurable.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
Jesus Christ. Well, seriously.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Accio! This'll do nicely. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio! Revelio. Accio. I'll take that, thank you. Revelio. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio! Oh. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Accio! No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. I'd best keep looking. This'll do nicely. Nothing. Revelio! Accio! I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. Revelio. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Incendio! Revelio. Revelio.
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. When minds stand behind whimsy and castles. Someone stop right there!
Too slow! You'll need a big...
Thunder!
Stupid!
Stupid! This is humiliating! Finger!
My best one, I'll admit!
Protego!
Incendio! Oh, it's
It's actually quite beautiful.
That was
Potato!
You'll have to fight him then. No.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I hope you have your affairs in order.
Revelio.
Come on over there.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Is there not a page for the Quidditch pitch?
Revelio.
every one of them. Oh, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the
Come on,
first place.
where are you?
You're
Rebellious.
saying it wrong. Ugh.
I wish I could run faster. Those appear to be some Merlin balls. Found some more balls.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we? Predator! Not so tough now, are ya?
Stupid one.
Never liked vegetables.
Learn that in first.
That didn't even fucking hit me, dude.
In the clouds, this one. Amateur. Is that the thing you got?
Accio.
Ringo.
Stupid one.
Oh! Predator.
Stupid. Stupid one.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
I lost all the sauce there.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
It's like a hole in the ground to me.
Revelio. Lumos. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Oh, I shall enjoy this. Could be worse than Peter Pan 4.
Potato! Levioso!
Incendio!
Come now! You're in Expulso! Potato!
Well
Stupefy! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Incendio is mine!
Expulso! Potato! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Is that not what the fuck I'm looking for? Bridge. Arch.
Incendio! Revelio! Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
$1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey, 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 hey.
Revelio.
Well, that was interesting. Although I don't think it's what I wanted. This has got to be that same bridge, right? Putting candles.
Wax, stop it!
Lumos.
That's not bad. What do you got? Cottage cheese. That's Dave's favorite thing. Dave, what do you mean? Dave loves cottage cheese. He said,
Potato. Stupid. Revelio.
Alex texted me and said, what are you doing? I said, game. He said, Warzone, question mark. I said, not really feeling Call of Duty. I said, I kind of
Here
want to
I
play
am,
something a little
as
more
good as my
mind-numbing.
word.
yeah.
And he rolled his eyes.
Motherfucker,
there's
no one wants to play Warzone with you.
There's a lot of other games out there besides Call of Duty.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
This has got to be
Indeed.
that damn bridge.
A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Got it.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Do not what? It's just a sign that says do not. Oh, enter. Why would you put do not enter at the entrance? Now I want to. It's right here.
You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you here. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that third bar.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Oh my god. The spider eggs just busted on me. I don't think nobody afraid of fucking spiders, cause
Incendio.
why is it always spiders?
You've had too much fire with you to get down too lightly. Could hardly carry the sack of it, I'm afraid.
I hear some muffins up here.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone. I tell you this.
Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy.
I'm out before I avoid
Stupefy. Levioso.
I want to
Stupefy.
Eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit a flick of a frock in your foot.
Ah, how delightful.
Protego.
That's the wrong goddamn button again.
You're no match for me. You will pay for your deeds.
I won't go down as easy.
Protego.
Motherfucker, stop pressing that button. Oh, too far from the path. Alright, I didn't know it was linear.
Revelio.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Little furball. Centaur. Cool.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Expelliarmus. Protego.
Won't get away with it. Back to the bench.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is.
How big be it? Good question.
Accio.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Must be. Ah, the cave.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Revelio.
I wonder if any of my spells will help.
Seems to be a lot of hidden spiders. How come I'm doing like a little bit of damage and then at the end, is there a bunch of combo damage that I just don't know about yet? Seems like at the end of like, okay. Really? I don't want to get jumped in the fucking... Shut up, idiots!
I'm not going to touch those. Ugh.
Stupid. Protego. Stupid one. Stupid one.
The big one? Curious silver spectacles. are curious.
Revelio.
What in the fuck?
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Wait, I don't have to act.
Potato! Stupid one!
I could just bop them.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio.
Okay, now will this money?
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Some plants.
Revelio.
Oh, that's so much better knowing I don't have to use that.
Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one!
Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Revelio. Revelio.
Did I go that way? Was there anything to get that way? I feel like the answer is no.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio!
Why?
Fucking popped a wheelie real quick. That knocked me off.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio!
Hello?
Fuck, I got stuck!
Oh, partly stupid fuck.
Incendio!
God, that's so dumb.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Revelio. Bodega. Stupid. Stupid. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio! Accio! Bodega! Stupid one!
You motherfucker.
Stupid one! Levioso! 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 Accio!
Where's my controller doing that?
Protego! Levioso! Accio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio!
You motherfucker!
Revelio. Accio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Accio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the head of Richard Jackdaw.
Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one.
Yeah. Big spiders.
Protego. Stupid one.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I'll need to look around for the symbol. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Ah, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Protego. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid.
My Filbert Chess is here.
Stupid.
I didn't order it. when I set up this
Protego.
one. I ordered it probably like 30 minutes later.
Spreading on the sort of sonic roots.
Nope. I can tell you exactly what time I ordered it.
Stupid.
You said you were going to get
Protego.
right after I ate.
I got sucked into fucking Dead by Daylight.
God, what?
I got sucked. Not dealing with me?
You're not a big guy, you're a little guy.
Depends on who you ask.
Not dealing with that big guy.
When did I... Why? Don't tell me when. It doesn't give me a time when I placed my order. I ordered it.
My name.
Leviosa.
Bam, bam.
Incendio.
Bam, 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 bam.
135 combo there? Not bad.
But that's unnerving. What's happening?
Revelio.
I've seen this before.
More ancient.
In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Yes. Bubble magic. That's what I'm calling it.
What?
I am being encapsulated.
I can only hope this
inside
magic
of a
protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Somebody would encapsulate me in a bubble.
What variety of bubble?
Bubble of suckage.
Ah, the old suck bub.
Can it be?
That's the fucking
What did Alexandra foist upon you, cottage cheese?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention.
Better not.
And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic.
Oh, the next time you
Yes,
eat cottage
I
cheese,
do.
you explosive diarrhea
As you
all over
have
yourself.
likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms
would
of
hope
magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can.
Really hope
Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to
I
discuss.
I don't think cottage
But
is an
first,
ingredient.
a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I have talents. And I have 16 talent points. How early was I supposed to get here? Have I been fucking around the whole time? Oh no. Okay. You've earned 1 talent point starting at level 5. I am level 20. Well, let's see what we got. We got spells here. Wow, casting Incendio and unleashes Fire Ring.
Thunk it.
Area of effect stuff. I don't have that spell. I don't have that spell.
Would have done it. I thunk you, Lidge.
I don't have that spell. Yeah, so it's all just area of effect stuff, it seems.
Are you motherfucker?
Explodey barrel. What we got here? That's ignorantly good. I'm getting that. Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage to all cursed targets. That's also really good. What? Cursed effect remains on an enemy for longer. Okay. Burst of momentum, Imperio, Crucio. What the fuck? Killing an enemy with a body cadabra kills all cursed enemies. Yeah, that's not fucking ignorant. I want that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Catches and throws disarmed enemy weapons. That's cool. That seems pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Really?
Ah, double battle cabbage. I don't want that. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't appear as though I really care about any of this. Alright, so I still have 8 talents. Guess I'll take... I don't know that I want that though. Seems like I should probably hang on to some more of those for a little bit. Look at that. See, I want to keep the base. I don't have any of this other shit yet. We'll just kind of copy and paste these until so I don't have to come into this menu every time. Yeah, I like that.
Revelio.
Cool.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Am I back in Hogwarts? Damn.
I'm
Sure am.
back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Gotta find that damn key now. There it is.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
How about that? This damn watch. Another key. A little late on that one.
Yes, I.
What's up, brother?
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Where does Sphinx be? Where is that Sphinx? I thought I've seen it. I think there is a, yeah. Fucking Sphinx is around here somewhere. Not likely to be that way.
Revelio.
What is that Sphinx? This guy sort of picked me off.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm sure I'll find it later.
$1. I got $1.
Folks still talk.
Shall I have the courage to go into the forest?
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Ugh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind! Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Alright. Let's follow the butterflies.
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden forest.
I farted.
Oh, you farted. You asked?
Yep, I farted. I farted and shit.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of
Yep.
wonderful books to stoke a
Hell yeah.
curious mind like yours. A pleasure doing business with you.
Look at all this damn money I got.
Let me know if there's
have an
anything
item
else
that
I can
have
do to help.
Get to the room of requirement that I have not yet unlocked.
Got a bunch of Hogwarts Runaloonies.
Yeah, I got a whole lot of a whole. God bless it.
Oh my God! You want to try that again?
Yeah, give me just a second. Let me warm the engines up real quick.
Bye 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 bye.
Oh, like a damn two-stroke firing off.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I got a whole lot of Hogwarts Runal Doonies. Oh, this shit's kind of expensive though. Why is that $2,000? Oh, because it's for potions and stuff that I don't think I can do anything with yet. I'll buy it. Fuck it.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
5 small pots. Fuck it. Medium pots. Okay. Large pots. Okay.
Nothing like finding
I can't
just
use
the
any
right
of this
thing,
stuff
is
yet,
there?
But I just spent.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Gotta spend my money on something. I don't even know what these fucking moonstones are for yet, but I think I've got a whole boatload of them. Yeah, I've got 152.
Revelio.
All these damn mushrooms I probably don't need. my god.
Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Stupid. Revelio. There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Follow the butterflies.
Look what we have here.
I found treasure. That was it.
Revelio.
I'll say it again.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Basic broom flight and maneuverability. Does it mean I get a broomba?
Yeah.
I can quit walking around all the damn time. And one day I just started running.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
Okay, step
One
2
leg
is sit
over,
on it.
so there's a leg on each side.
Okay.
None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Get on the broom, idiot. There you go. Step 1, pick up the broom. Step 2,
And if you
sit
hear my whistle
on
while
the
you're in
broom.
flight, ground yourself at
Don't
once.
sit on the broom.
He just sits there holding it.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
This is
I
brilliant.
want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how
Acclimatized?
well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Accurate? Is that one of them fancy British words, acclimatized?
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Yeah, this'll do.
This is rather fun.
Go on. Hella faster. How fucking
Ah,
fast I
the
go.
old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Ah, yes, hella faster.
The helicopter? Except I'm not coptering.
You're fastering.
Whoa. Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Haha! Brilliant!
Oh, well done!
Okay, can I go
Have a
more
moment?
faster?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school
His name
broom
is
well enough.
Everett Klopp.
I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more
Sounds
challenging.
an awful lot like Eric
But I'm getting
Clapton.
ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Well, I'm already on the broom.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak.
I've already mounted
Follow
my
me.
noble steed.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Brother, where are you going?
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward
Get my
for a
flaps
burst
or
of
something.
speed.
Increase my throwing
Helpful
power.
if you need to escape a tricky
Flaps.
situation.
Yep. You gotta get the flaps.
Haha! Now that's more like it!
Ah, I got
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
I got wet. Gotta wait for it to cool down.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Okay, so landing.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Oh, thanks. Deduct all my fucking points, and they're like, hey, but you did good.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Did you do good?
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could.
Damn.
I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models.
Too bad I just spent
I'll keep an eye out for you in the
$10 on
sky.
Shit I can't use yet when they're like, oh, hey, go buy a broom now. Wonder how expensive that fucking broom is. What did you say it was? Hogsmeade? Is this what he was? Might have been.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the defense.
Revelio.
I know a discreet place near there.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Oh, they're all 600. Oh, that one's 2,000. Oh my god.
That item is of the highest quality.
It's kind of ugly.
Nice doing business with you.
I don't have the room of requirements, so I'm not gonna fuck with any of this stuff. I need to make 900 bucks.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Alright. I just sold 2 things that I needed to take to the room of requirement. And I was like, I don't have room of requirement. I'm not gonna. And then they're like, hey, I think I might have a place for you.
Revelio.
Well, this is embarrassing. Oh well. Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire Maxima and Endurance potions and use them simultaneously. Okay. Well.
Revelio.
I saw what you did!
Accio.
Hello there.
Revelio.
In the market for potions, are we?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions.
Shit.
I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
See you in hell, big boy! Woo!
I will talk to you later, Dave.
Hey, Dan.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Sorry about that, people with headphones. Very loud.
Revelio.
Nice to see you again.
Work hard.
Yeah. We got all of the Hogsmeade pages, I think. Cool. And I need 20 more Hogwarts pages. Maybe. That might be all of them. Not really sure. There's a way to look. Is there not a way to look? Ah. No, I'm missing 3 out of Hogsmeade. I thought there was one in the 3 broomsticks that I can't get to yet. Could be wrong. That's right, we'll get them all later. But for now, let's continue on our potion delivery.
Revelio. Revelio.
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
See what this is all about since I'm here.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
What? Go from highest to lowest, is that what it is?
Incendio. That's that.
Yes,
Settled.
that is what that is. Alright, then. Running on or alongside train tracks, I have been told, is not a good idea. But I've done my fair share of running and or walking across train tracks. Used to be my job, so I guess that kind of doesn't count, but I count it. Where do I want to dig with this right now? It's not overly apparent what to do.
Potato! Stupid!
Hell yeah. See, I don't know what to do with these.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Let's get their beat.
Expelliarmus.
Yeah, I don't think I got anything for that. And if I do, it's lost on me. I got shit to do anyway. I gotta figure out how the fuck I'm getting back up there. Looks like I might have some butterflies to follow. Looks like we got a page up there. Let's see what that's all about.
Not sure.
I can't go back there.
Oh, Armchair.
Revelio.
Hamlet is simply crawling with life.
Clementine Willardsley asked you to follow those butterflies into the Forbidden Forest for her. Not the bravest person, that Clementine. Was the greatest duelist in history.
Revelio.
Oh, Milo.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley. Edgar Adley. No. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be?
Didn't Clementine Willardsley ask you to follow those butterflies into the Forbidden Forest?
Probably locked, not locked.
Revelio.
Alright, let's resort to fucking lock. I'm supposed to be on a delay. Because I still have a job. Because I still have a job. I was saving that one for you.
That's what you always say. What?
I said I was saving it for you.
What did you say? That was a fart?
Yeah.
That was your mouth.
No. That was them damn frogs we got inside now.
Frogs in here.
I don't know, I just heard one.
That was your butt.
Sound like a pretty big frog. Maybe.
Last time I checked, we don't own a frog.
Well, no, you don't have to own a frog for it to make noise.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Revelio.
Surely there's gotta be...
Revelio.
Alright. Kinda figured there would be. Pretty angry, whoever that was.
Revelio.
Always liked that Pippin. Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your
Nice catch.
Revelio.
Oh, my God. Yes, beehives. I forbid.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Revelio.
Alright, Pippin's not coming, it's me. Sorry.
Madame Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Well, that's kind of rude.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a knut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
That would be why he sent me before, I guess.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
I should be going now.
Hey, getting one
Thank you.
red cent for me. Might have to take all our money though and sell my shit.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
You can help me by giving me your money.
What do you have for sale?
Well, can't have that. You can have that though.
This will do just fine. Thank you.
Adding.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Go talk to Pippin. Then fucking get off of this bitch. Another almost 4 hours. I finally was able to spend talent points, so that was cool. I don't know what the required or recommended level for that quest was, but I'm sure it wasn't 20.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Keenbridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
I don't remember even finding that. Alright, well, there will be more to do, and that will be another day, perhaps tomorrow. I don't know. Save the game. Thanks. Alright. I have to go to work in the morning, so I'm getting off. Yesterday's live stream video, whatever, should be uploaded or retained, I guess, under the live tab on my YouTube channel. This one will be the same way. I don't know if they're ever going to go away. I don't have any intention of getting rid of them. It's part of it's for analoging for me, because I like to see what I've done and look back on it, ways to play other games better. But anyway, I just want to say, if you did watch, thanks. If you are going to watch the game while it's not live, just watch it as much as you can probably stand listening to me talk. And hopefully I will see you next time. So I'm going to